I decided that I needed a home office to do homework because working on my MacBook Air just wasn't going to cut it. But I also didn't want to break the bank. So this is Snazzy's semi-budget friendly office tour. Let's take a look. So this first part is actually not budget friendly. This is my semi-professional audiophile setup. Right here I have my 3 favorite pairs of headphones. Although I own many, these are the ones that get probably 90% of my listening time. This is the Sennheiser HD650. It is my favorite headphone of all time. I love it. It is superb. Right behind it is the Denon D5000, which is also quite great, and I have the Beyerdynamic DT990. All of them have different sound profiles, and so I use them together, and I really like the way that they sound as a group. Now, these are little buggers that I get lots of questions about. Headphone stands are expensive, but Sennheiser has made a relatively inexpensive alternative that's kind of a headphone hook. It attaches to your desk and you can put pretty much any pair of headphone on there. It's really awesome, and the link is in the description below if you want to buy one. The majority of you need no introduction to this. This is the Woo Audio WA6 headphone amplifier. It was sent as a review unit years ago, and I loved it so much I couldn't send it back, so I ended up buying it. And recently I've done some tube upgrades. I moved to the Sophia Princess rectifier, and I moved to some General Electric 6GL7 driver tubes, and man, they made the sound even better. I mean, it was expensive. They were $300 tubes, but they just totally changed the way I think about this headphone amplifier, and I love it even more than I did before. Now, this is something that is semi-budget friendly, and holy crap, do I love it. It's called the Shit Modi. That is actually the name of the brand. Yes, it's a $99 digital to analog converter. If you know what that means, you need to get this because it's cheap, it's inexpensive, it just works. If you don't know what a DAC is, you probably don't need to worry about it. But boy, have I loved this, and you'll be seeing a review in the next couple of weeks. I love my DOS mechanical keyboard that I have in the office, but I wasn't willing to shell out another $100 for a mechanical keyboard, and I had this one laying around, so I'm just using the Apple Bluetooth keyboard. Now it works all right. Now, I am particular about my mice, and this is one I just have to have at all times. It is the Logitech Performance MX. It is the best mouse you will ever buy. Just do yourself a favor and buy it. It's $80, but it is so worth it. Have you ever thought, boy, I really need a mouse pad made out of anodized aluminum? Yeah, me neither. But they exist. It's called MacPadd. The company's actually gone out of business, but you can find these on eBay for pretty cheap, and they're really beautiful. I like them. They're cold on your wrist. It's a mouse pad. This is not a mouse pad. It's a monitor. It's from Acer, and it's actually a really great deal. It's a 23-inch IPS 1080p display. It is beautiful looking, and it's only $140 on Amazon. Now, when I received it, I was a little bit disappointed, but that's because I've been spoiled by the 4K monitor that I have in my office. So after a couple days of use here in the room, I've gotten used to it, and I really like the monitor, and at $140, you can't go wrong. Not to mention it has sexy, crazy thin bezels. Speaking of sexy, here's some pencils. Wait, what? Hinge docks. These things are kind of expensive, but I picked mine up for $32 on eBay. What it is it allows you to dock your MacBook Air or your MacBook Pro and make it quote unquote a desktop computer. It allows you to kind of get the cables out of the way, to get it thrown aside. It's really handy because you plug it in, you get your monitor, all your USB peripherals, there's Thunderbolt support. It's really great. The MagSafe version on the MacBook Air isn't very well designed, but on all the Retina MacBook Pros, it looks much better. Cable management historically has never been my forte, but I think I did a pretty good job this time around. What you see on the ground is the Blue Lounge cable box. It is a glorified box, and inside you put your extension cord and all that kind of crap, and they stay hidden and tucked away. Now, as you can see, I actually ran the cables to my monitor and to the Woo Audio WA6 underneath the floorboard. It looks pretty great. Now, the management under the desk, you can kind of tell that there's some stuff going on, but from the front, you can't see. So who cares? It looks great. That is my office tour. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.